This is a new series which is the most aesthetic physiques on YouTube. For me, bodybuilding's been about making yourself look and feel as good as possible. Like back in the golden era with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Franco Columbu, people like Frank Zane setting the standard for what a physique should look like and what a bodybuilder should look like. And it's not all about just having the most amount of muscle, but it's how it looks on your frame. We're all individuals at the end of the day, and we shouldn't really be comparing ourselves to each other. In this series, I'll take a YouTuber who has an aesthetic physique with those golden era lines, perfect proportions, and break down why their physique is so good, and also replicate some of those poses to show what I would look like in comparison. And obviously that will change. My shape is not the same all year round, so dependent on where I'm at in terms of bulking and cutting and what time of the year it is, I will look completely different. But can I even compete with some of these YouTube monsters? We have a lot of toxic culture where people compare each other against other people, and that messes with your mind. It puts you in a state of depression and never feeling good enough. But if you feel like you're working towards making yourself look more aesthetic, more pleasing and proportionate, it's more of a challenge, it's more of a personal goal. So the first person that I will be delving into is a phenomenon, going into the more competitive side of the bodybuilding world, but still having an incredible YouTube channel. Anthony Mantello, an American, a young bodybuilder, only 20 years old. And he's doing phenomenal things on the bodybuilding scene, working towards his IFBB Pro card. He's in great shape, very, very lean physique, and his proportions are amazing. What makes Anthony so special is that shoulder to waist ratio. He's got an incredibly small waist and broad shoulders, and genetically you can see in his bone structure that he has broad shoulders. On top of that, he trains very hard. He trains like an actual bodybuilder, going to failure and pushing the intensity every session, which is a key way to grow your muscles. His arms may be a point that is lagging, but he still has a significant amount of muscle for his age in particular. Here are some poses that suit Anthony's physique that he absolutely nails. How can I hold up against him? Anthony doesn't have any incomplete body part though. From his legs and his calves to his shoulders, chest and back, he looks good. He looks aesthetically pleasing, and his ratios at the moment are very, very good.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss, see. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python. Grab what I like real fast, choke until I have everything I attack. Everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be.
He may get bigger as he progresses down his bodybuilding journey and gets to a higher level on the stage. That's just naturally how the physiques progress, as people get bigger and more muscular. So he will add more muscle, but he needs to keep the proportions he has at the moment. Anthony Mantello kind of reminds me of a Franco Columbu style of physique. Slightly shorter in stature. I wouldn't call him short by any means. In terms of his leverages, his arm lengths, it gives me that sort of vibe. And by no means is that an insult, because Franco Columbu is an incredible bodybuilder. So there we have it. YouTuber number 1 on the most aesthetic physiques on YouTube. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If there's anyone you'd like to see in this series, then please leave a comment down below and leave a like on the video. In the meantime, I will see you later. Keep training hard.